Wait, what? Global launch? Hey guys, Sugar Apple John coming at you another Awaken Chaos Era video, guys. So I guess it's finally here. The moment we've all been waiting for. The global launch has officially been announced. Now, for those of you who are kind of wondering why I say this, it's because if you go into the Discord server for Awaken Chaos Era, let me pull it up. There we go. Right where my head is, unfortunately, covers up the screen for the picture here. Let's move it up a little bit so you can see it. Is the official global launch announcement via their Discord. Now, they also made the same announcement on their social media, such as like Facebook, Twitter, so on and so forth. I don't usually list their social media down in the comments down below. However, their Discord server is listed down below if you're ever curious and you'd like to join their Discord server. It is down below. You can always click the link and bada bing, bada boom, you're in. But yeah, it looks like they're going to go ahead and launch globally on January 17th at 2 a.m. GMT. Now, my question is I'm not sure if this is actually the 17th or it's going to be like the 18th, for example. The reason being is because GMT time, 2 a.m. GMT plus 0 is actually the reset time, which is like 9 p or 11 p.m. EST for us in the US anyways. So whether or not that's when it's going to happen or not, I'm not entirely sure. I'm thinking this is going to be next Monday for those of us in the US, which I know that's going to affect a lot of us who are wanting to play the game. Definitely go out there, make sure you pre-register so we can get the game downloaded ahead of time, and that way when it goes live, you can automatically get in on the game. I will be live at the time of global launch, so if you do have questions or comments, concerns, definitely stop into my stream. And yeah, we'll get you squared away, and that way you can get playing with us. But yeah, guys, so global launch has announced, which is awesome. The other thing I wanted to go over today was the updates. So with global launch coming, obviously we have a little bit of a change in what we got going on in the game. And that's fine. I'm okay with this. I want to go ahead and go over like what happened, or at least what they changed, and kind of talk about it. So first things first, we have the game updates. Now, this was as of the 12th. For those of you who did not know or aren't aware, today was kind of rough for a lot of people to get the game re-downloaded. Those of us who use the APK version, we were able to just, drag and drop the APK on both our cell phones and our BlueStacks. Also, if you need a BlueStacks link, there's a affiliate link down below. Definitely click on that. It helps me out, costs you absolutely nothing. But we could just drag and drop, and everything was just kosher in the world. It'd work. I made a video on it, so that way I wanted more people to be able to play it. Well, the thing that we ran into today is you couldn't just do that aspect of it. For some odd reason, the APK was linked and had to be downloaded actually via the APK Pure app, which they have their app of their own. So a lot of people today kind of missed out, didn't get to play a lot because they couldn't figure that out, or it was just too many steps they weren't willing to do to play the game, which is kind of a bummer. So with the announcement of the global launch coming, that's awesome, because then we won't ever have those problems again, right? It'll be downloaded via your iOS store or your Google Play. But it was really a bummer because we had all these updates, but not a whole lot of people got to actually play them or do anything with them. So let's go ahead and cover what they are. All right, so event number 1 here, the Winter Festival has ended and the holiday themed tavern has now been restored to its default state. What's this mean? This means if we click here, notice that the butler in the background here, guys, he still looks like a butler in the background. He no longer looks like Santa. That's what they're talking about. Next we have bronze tier points will no longer rank down when the points are reset every week. This is for arena. Obviously they put arena in the brackets, but for some of those of you who don't know, this is an arena change. I don't know that it's extremely impactful, but it is helpful because I know a lot of people haven't really been focusing on arena. With global launch coming, I know a lot of people will start kind of diving in and getting more involved in the arena. Next, we have the Winter Festival event shop is now closed. We kind of knew that. They did announce a while back that they were going to go ahead and end that and stop that as of the 12th. So I'm glad to see they kept their word. Next thing, Arcane Dominator. The bonus damage of Arcane Dominator's sacrificial cannon has now increased from 5,000 to 10,000 when all the fire emblems have not been killed before. I'm not sure. I think this may be a mistype here. Let's see. I don't think that's exactly how they were trying to word that, because if we go in here, Arcane Dominator is just the last, I mean, it's just this area. They meant Ash Magisteria, just as an FYI, because this is the battle with the imps and everything, guys. So definitely take note of that. Don't get that a little too confused. I know I was a little slightly confused when I read it. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. That is not the Arcane Dominator. That's Ash Magistrate, but it's okay. I think they just, they just kind of got ahead of themselves. It's probably a very exciting day for them right now, right? The announcement and whatnot. Next we have some additional adjustments. Last time they did additional adjustments, it was hit and miss. I'm sure if you watched the video, you kind of know what I mean. So let's see, Abaddon fixed an issue where Abaddon's trait did not work correctly. Before, Abaddon's trait was not applying bonus damage to his basic attack and special ability, but was applying bonus damage to his ultimate ability. After the bonus damage now applies correctly to all abilities. So what this means is before, Abaddon's ultimate would hit super hard because his damage wasn't calculated correctly. Now he is working as intended. I do not have an Abaddon, so I don't know if this really just nerfed him to the ground or not. I feel like this probably made him work correctly now, which means it probably hurt some people's strategies. We'll have to see what happens. I mean, we are only a little over a month into this game, guys, so we really shouldn't have super broken champions. So maybe this was a good fix, and or maybe it wasn't. Let me know down in the comments down below. Did this crush your hopes and dreams because you have Abaddon, or did this or was this no surprise to you? Next, Hector fixed the issue where Hector's increased damage taking effect from his War Axe throw did not stack correctly. Okay. I don't have Hector, so I've never really seen that, so I wasn't aware that was an issue. Hugh fixed the issue where an upgraded trait would have a chance of not triggering a bonus attack. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing, but I'm glad they fixed that. That could be really bad, where oh hey, I'm gonna upgrade my Hugh, but then he's not gonna work correctly. I'm glad they fixed that. Quest, fix the description of error in the dispelling positive effects quest. The description should read, remove the enhanced counterattack effect from the Roaring Tulpa. Oh, okay, yeah. In the quest area, when you click on Evelyn, and it actually shows you what you got going on. So here, let me show you what I'm talking about. So when you go into the Discord for just a second here, when you click on her, it brings up these hero developments, so on and so forth. This is what they're referring to, guys. They're referring to the what is this? The dispelling positive effects quest, which I believe is not this one. Sorry, it should be under this one. I don't remember which one of these it is, guys, but it's under one of these here where that was misread. There you go, dispelling positive effects. Basically, they fixed the wording on this to make more sense because the way people were understanding it, they were misinterpreting. So that is fixed. I like it when they do things like that because it may seem petty to you, but to a lot of us, I mean, we do strive. We try to do exactly what we can and push forward. And we're making content. We try to make sure we use the same words so it makes it easier for you guys to understand. And yeah, it's really unfortunate when things don't match up correctly, and then we're like, well, scratching our heads, like, well, this is what it said to do, So I'm glad that they go ahead and they fix these kind of things. Next we have is the shop. Fix the issue with the product information would not refresh in time when staying on the purchase interface. I don't know what that means. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have no clue what that means or what that affected. But it's in the shop and it's fixed. That's probably a really good thing, right, guys? I mean, if we're gonna be spending money, we wanna make sure things work correctly and properly. Next, we have quests. Fix the issue where arena challenges quests were not unlocked correctly. I had heard about this, actually. I heard about this, especially with the last arena event we had. And for some reason, the arena event ended early. I'm not really sure what's going on with that or what happened there. I think it was probably because they were getting ready for this new global launch. Maybe they cut a couple things short without realizing it. That would be speculation on my part. I can't say for sure. But, I mean, it's okay that they're trying to make a lot of changes and fix the game and make sure that the game is very robust and great for global launch. So I can't say I fault them for what they're working on. Next we have fixed the issue where damage ranking of the guild boss did not reset correctly. I think I noticed this, but kind of passively. It's not something like we don't really focus that much on guild boss quite yet, because it doesn't seem like the rewards are really there. Like the rewards aren't great enough to really make guild boss your main priority. Like, you know, in other games like Raid Shadow Legends, you want to get your clan boss team sorted first because you get the best rewards out of your clan boss. Guild boss, however, is not that it's not that great as far as the rewards versus the amount of resources needed to really progress in it. So I don't know that I've noticed this, but hopefully now that they're kind of fixing some of this stuff, they're going to notice like, hey, people aren't really paying as much attention to guild boss as what we intended, and hopefully they'll get that kind of sorted out, hashed out, and maybe they'll increase the drop rates and or the rewards. Next we have achievement. Fix the issue where the game would crash when opening the achievement interface. I did run into that. A lot of times I ran into that though when I left my like BlueStacks client up for too long and kind of just didn't have like the bandwidth to go ahead and process it. I never had this issue though on my cell phone, my mobile device. I only had it on BlueStacks. That's if I left it up for way too long. So I'm not entirely sure what they did this. Maybe other mobile devices and or tablets were having issues and I wasn't aware of it. But yeah, I never had an issue at all unless I had my device, or unless I had my BlueStacks open for far too long, which, let's be honest, that's kind of a personal thing that I probably shouldn't do, right? All right, last but not least, we have battle. Fix the issue where Abigor's health bar was not being displayed correctly. All right, cool. Well, I mean, all these are very minor updates, and the fact that they're kind of minor updates, other than Abaddon. Abaddon's probably a pretty big update, and so is Hector here, and Hugh, really, honestly. Character updates, yeah, that's kind of big. I'll retract my statement. But the fact that that's it for right before a global launch, that's impressive. I mean, that shows us that they've been doing a lot of work. They've been taking a lot of time, listening to everyone's feedback, and really doing their due diligence to kind of get us out a good finished product. I definitely can say I'm excited for this. I'm ready for the global launch. I want to have fun with you guys. I have been main gaming Awaken Chaos Era, so I can't wait until, you know, the main game I'm playing, everyone else is playing, getting into, right? Like if it's, you know, I'm really hoping that this game does succeed. I'm hoping that they do a lot of advertisement. I know me personally, I haven't been approached to be in the content creator program yet, but I know they weren't really wanting to start that and get that kicked out until after they globally launch. So hopefully after global launch, they kind of come back, you know, they let us know like, hey, we want so-and-so in the content creator program, so on and so forth. But I hope they get you know, some official news to us. So that way we have more content to go over and cover ahead of time with you guys, as well as I hope to see a lot of advertisements. I mean, I think this game will do very, very well, and I think it has the potential to compete with, you know, your Summoner's War, your Raid Shadow Legends, your Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, you know, your gacha games. I think this definitely has a good space in the marketplace, but they're going to need that advertisement. So I hope they invest in the advertisement as well, and they really take time and invest in their content creators. So, but yeah, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Let me know down in the comments below. Are you excited for the global launch? Are you ready? Are you prepared? Do you have all the resources necessary for the potentially upcoming events? Let me know down in the comments below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.